Look, what if God didn't? What if I had never been blessed beyond limits? What if I was always depressed and not living? What if Squatter Campus Khaled was unwritten and all I ever had to reflect was Bob Dylan? Josiah just decided to rest and not finish. Sia wasn't up to the test and not winning. Shabalala said in his head he can't hit it, but for it, it's all relative-ish. What if Tyler just decided to wait? What if Keenan couldn't stomach the hate? What if Booger Love had never been saved and still in love with the game? It's all how you fade. What if Eminem had stuck with the 9 to 5? If Chester wasn't playing in 95? If Philemon, my singer, was called offside and Doctor was injured, would you have ever seen Barker fly? And Brenda Fussy wasn't obsessed with show business, and all the Winnie wanted was checks and more children. And Costa said, you niggas correct, we not women. Jabba didn't fuck on your vest, they can't siblings and son. I stand steady on business and everything that I done. I can't imagine my Diva not being a prodigal son. I left Komani with
music all day long. You can feel free to move.
Okay. So like one of each.
This is what our weekends are made of.
Yes, absolutely.
Power 98.7. Now we're talking.
Nokwanda. What would Friday be without some snacks, some food, something in the studio that'll make you hear me chew? Some people have a thing for that. Some people cannot stand it. So I'm very careful in how I do, because it's the chef's table. Food, glorious food here on Power Lunch on Power 98.7. So we are always trying to be in a healthy mode, and many people on a Sunday, on a Friday, try to prepare for the entire week. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us what the first dish is?
Okay, the first dish is mashed potato, tender stem broccoli, and Cajun chicken. Mm-hmm. That's our meat dish. Then we've got a meat-free one, which is our chickpea and lentil curry, as well as our brown rice. And then lastly, I have this surprise for you, Pabi. It's actually a cashew and rice crispy. Yes. The rice crispy chocolate brownie, which will be in my cookbook.
This chicken is incredible.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Making it in this industry.
Is it? Yes. And how has that 3 years been?
It's been a journey of self-discovery and also just, sharpening my skills and getting to know more about myself and the industry.
Yeah, I can understand that. You're almost starting from scratch and you're so far from home. You've got to be innovative.
Absolutely.
And so tell me about a little bit of the work that you did before you got into this meal prep.
Okay, so I was just a normal chef working in a restaurant. It was in Bespokery in Parkview.
Okay.
It was a tapas and fine dining restaurant. And then I realized, let me move more on the other side, because I feel like it's more relaxed and there's no pressure. And
where's the other side? What do you mean?
It's the private chef.
I see.
World.
I see. Okay. Restaurant chef has its own world. Yeah. And I believe it's quite mad in the kitchen.
It's crazy.
Sometimes.
It's crazy, I tell you. But I mean, with time, you get the hang of it. And, you want to have the best ingredient to make the best product or the best dish. And
I just don't know what to say. Have you tried the brownie?
Not yet.
I almost want you to try the brownie right now so we can get your experience of the brownie. Have you tried the brownie, Alex? Guys, try the brownie, yo! It is like cake. Fudgy. Kuiting. It was the pecan or the
100%.
no. It might not taste as good as yours.
Yeah.
But this is something we can make at home.
Absolutely. It is a surprise, so it will be in my cookbook. And step by step, very easy, not complicated instructions, to the T. a child can literally navigate through that cookbook. I kid you not.
I'm in heaven. How did you know this is what I needed today? That's exactly what I needed. When does the cookbook come out, my love?
I'm hoping by November, December.
Okay.
God willing.
And it will happen. It will be.
Amen.
Tell me quickly, are you on social media as well?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So I'm cooking with Nokwanda on Instagram, Chef Nokwanda on Facebook, Chef Nokwanda on TikTok. Yes, and that's it. Right. It's so good, right?
No, it's delicious.
Even after
Wow.
you, like, there's still like a residue in my mouth, and I'm just like,
Wow. Wow, awesome.
It's a journey.
Beautiful.
It's so good.
Thank you.
That is
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, so
Delicious.
we're
Yeah,
looking
no.
out for Cooking with Nokwanda, hopefully in December or November, and we'll look out for that. You know, there are so many important things that we need to share with each other, and I think recipes are such an important thing we need to give from generation to generation. And even though these will be Nokwanda's recipes, but if they become our favorites, then this is what we do, right? Culturally, we'll be like, no, every Easter we eat that Nokwanda's brownies, and it becomes a thing for us as well. Let's give some advice. Anybody who's done what you've done, right? Who's come from Peter Maritzburg or you know, Mpumalanga, and tried to pursue it here in Johannesburg, what advice would you have through these experiences that you've had?
If I get you correctly, someone who hasn't been here, looking to come.
Who's had your journey, looking to come, or they come and they arrive and
It's not the same.
it's not what we imagine.
I think it's very important to be patient with yourself, you know, as you learn, and to also just ask for help. Don't think you've got it all figured out. It's always, you know, better to speak up and ask people if, you know, I mean, there's other chefs who've walked this journey and have, you know, made a name for themselves and established their brand. So it's very important to.
Right.
I think.
Okay, for me.
I think the trick is just not to overcook it. That's where you get it wrong as people. Yeah. So the trick is really to just cook it and give it enough time to get that brown and golden color.
It is beautifully cooked, and your mashed potato is also flavorful. And then I like the amount of the
Tender stem broccoli.
broccoli that you've given us, because it's not overwhelming. I wouldn't eat broccoli naturally. I wouldn't like go seek it out.
On a regular.
But this it's
something that I want to pursue. I feel like I've got a heart for people, and you know, maybe I can then blend my skills and the love for people in one.
Love that very much. I mean, if I can make that brownie, I'm finished.
I mean, you can.
I mean, that is my contribution to the world. I made Nokwanda's brownies. I'm done. Give me a certificate. Print me a certificate immediately. This was really, really beautiful. I don't think we actually talked about the vegetarian dish very much. Lentils.
It's chickpea and lentil curry.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a great source of protein, great source of fiber. It's not your regular normal basmati rice or long grain rice. So this is, you know, a bit more the healthier option of the dish.
Okay.
It contains a lot of
And you're aiming to people in the kitchen, helping them. And I wonder what inspired you to write this book.
I know it's cliche, but it's my passion for food, and you know, letting people know that it doesn't have to be that complicated.
Okay.
You know, so
Unfair question to ask on radio.
It is.
Is it? Excuse me. I don't mean to be unfair.
Yes.
I can see your whole body language is like
cringing.
This yell with the questions. I just always wonder. Excuse me. And all of my chefs do the same thing, yeah? But I'm just saying.
My friend going to survive. I was saying, how? Oh, nah.